Hello everybody, this is Delta, and we're back, and if my heart had wings, back to talking to Kotori's father. Let's carry on. My mind instantly went blank. Hello. Right now she's kind of making poison in the kitchen. He quickly corrected me. Well then, how can I help you? You want to talk to me? Uh-oh. Me? What could he want to talk to me about? Did Hibari tell him about the glider? Was he mad at me for not saying anything to him? Which means, is he planning to bring Kotori back home? Is he calling to talk about the arrangements? I braced myself and listened to what Kotori's father had to say. Thank me? Huh? Thank me? Hearing him say Hibari's name made my heart stop. I quickly regained my composure. If there was a problem, he wouldn't be calling to thank me. That is true. Oh yeah. And like, not long after they had sex. Yeah. Aha! I deflowered your little girl. I'm sorry. I didn't really do much. Oh my god. You called just to thank me? Good man. No, don't worry about it at all. I'm glad to help, even if a little. I paid him a little lip service, since I didn't know what else to say. He sounded to be about the same age as my own father. Kotori was happy too. She really seemed really happy when she was talking about her time at home. I think. A little bit. He seemed surprised and gracious at the same time. Such a simple thing really seemed to make him happy. I can't tell him that the pandas were the thing she was most excited about. Oh yeah, the pandas. So cute and fluffy. Yeah, she was. I wasn't lying. She did really seem to be happy when talking about being with her parents. Yeah. Oh. So even Kotori's homeroom teacher had spoken with him. I hadn't thought about the possibility, even though it makes a lot of sense in hindsight. Yeah. What parent doesn't talk to their teacher? Oh yeah, I remember. Flashback, or not. His voice was somber. Hearing that would make him worry. It was heart-wrenching just imagining how he must feel. Yeah. Lots and lots of friends. Yeah, when I started working here, she didn't seem to get along with the other boarders, but now she's talkative, and she's good friends with everyone. I tried to be as cheerful as possible. I wanted to make it seem as if he didn't need to worry as much anymore. It seems to be working. Kind of. Because she has a goal. Well, it wasn't just me. It was really all thanks to her meeting Amane and Agiha. Heck, even the glider had a big impact. Yeah. I didn't really do anything. But I didn't tell him that, of course not. I want all the glory. Should I go get Kotori? Since you called, you may as well talk with... Oh? He was surprisingly blunt. Probably not, no. The slight cheerfulness that came to his voice had already faded. How many years has it been? A lot, I guess, yeah. They know. They found out. Kotori had lied about her interest in engineering and came to Kaito Academy. Her parents believed her, but came to realize it was a lie once they heard about her grades. At the same time, that lie revealed another hidden desire. Well, it can't be about the glider. Anyway, flashback. My mum and dad always looked sad. It was like my life had ended. That continued for so long, I couldn't take it anymore, so I decided to leave the house. Yeah. That was a very short flashback. Yeah. That bitter emotion had made it all the way to her parents. There was a reason Kotori's father had not come to see her all the way up until her recent trip back home.
私たちにあります。
Oh? A deflated voice came out of the receiver. It was obvious that he had been living with this regret over the past few
あ
years.
の子が家を出て行ってから、我が家はまるで火が消えたようでした。けれど、そんな家族がまた一つになれるかもしれない。
Ah,
先日小鳥が帰ってきてくれた時は、家内も喜んで、まるで昔に戻ったみたいでした。
I wonder what happened to Aoi then.
あの子がそちらへ
Does he
戻
know
った
they're going
後、
out?
家内と話していたんです。
I guess he
もしあ
doesn't.
の事故がなければ、きっと今頃毎日があんな風に過ごせていたんだろうって。
I wonder what he'd do if he found out. He probably wouldn't like it.
で
Yeah.
すが、また一緒に暮らせるようになるかもしれない。これもみんな水瀬さんのおかげです。
I sensed a tingle of sadness in his gratitude. Through that, I could tell he was sincere. I think Kotori changed because she wanted to. All I and everyone else did was simply be here for her, with her. It wasn't because of her legs. You help friends, that's all there is to it. Changing a bit from the influence of your friends is natural. It would happen to anyone. I wasn't sure if my message got across, but her father repeated thank you once again.
娘のことをよろしくお願いします。
I'll try. It'll be hard, but I'll try. Saying that, he hung up. I hung up the phone with a sigh. If he had known about the glider, there is no way he would have spoken to me like this. However, I didn't think it would be wise to tell him. Not knowing what to do left me with a heavy feeling.
電話してたの？
No? Oh yeah. Cody seemed to come out of nowhere.
誰から？
The gardener. I just figured that they needed to come soon to do some work.
そう。ハットがあっちこっち続き回って荒れちゃってるものね。
Oh. I lied without even thinking about it. Is dinner ready? I'm getting a little hungry.
できたわ。
What are we having? Feed me now. I'm hungry. Dinner was laid across the dining hall table. Croquettes! I love croquettes!
お口に合うといい
What
けど。
croquettes again? I forgot. A large pile of barrel-shaped croquettes are sitting atop a large plate. All of them were fried to a golden brown, though a few had crushed spots. I quickly took my seat. Can I eat?
いいよ。
Feed me. Alright. I started to dig into with the piping hot croquettes. These are great, but something's a bit different about this one.
そっちは肉じゃがコロッケよ。
Meat
こっ
and
ちのが
potato.
普通のコロッケね。
Okay. A meat potato croquette? I've never had one of these before. Cody seemed to enjoy watching me munch away at her cooking. When did you learn to cook like this?
そのコロッケはね、お母さんの得意料理なの。
Thank you, Kotori's mummy. Ah, so what that means is... Kotori nodded. She had made a promise to me a bit back. Since her mother taught her to cook, she was going to make something for me.
ごめんね、遅くなっちゃって。なかなかいいタイミングがなくて。
It's fine, I'll eat everything. Croquettes do take quite a long time to make. Since we work busy every day at the club, she never had the time. So this is what your mum's cooking tastes like.
お姉ちゃんもまだ教えてもらってない秘伝の味よ。
Right. The coating was crispy and the inside was delectably soft. A few of them were a bit misshapen, but they were undoubtedly delicious. Crunch, crunch, chew, chew. I have nothing to chew or crunch at the moment, so I can't do the sound effect. I'm sorry, guys. These are so good. With rice. More, please. Like a child, I lifted up my rice bowl and Koji happily wheeled off to get me some more.
どんどん食べてね。全部食べちゃってもいいから。
Thank you. They were so good that I wanted to do just that, but there were just too many. That night, I died of food poisoning. Dun dun dun. The large plate had 2 regular plates worth of croquettes piled up in a pyramid. Oh my god. I ate as many of Kotori's croquettes as my stomach would allow. I'm getting tongue-tied now. Croquettes. Whew, I am full. Food. I threw my overstuffed body onto my bed. That was so good. I'm stuffed.
喜んでもらえてよかった。
What's for dessert? Having her cooking praised really seemed to make Kotori happy. Hold on a minute, okay? I'll be fine in a bit. I laid on the bed until my stomach settled a little. While I was resting, Kotori began staring at the bicycle decorating the corner of my room.
ちゃんと手入れしてあるのね。
She got it mounted. Yeah, it's sort of a habit. I can't sleep if I don't do it, even though I don't ride anymore.
乗らないの？
I couldn't even if I wanted to. Kotori looked at my right knee.
全然平気そうに見えるけど、そんなことないんだ。
Can't you see this giant scar? I could probably ride around a little bit, but there's no way I could race. It's no fun if I'm not riding at full speed. Plus, I'd probably want to go faster, push too hard, and then hurt my knee again. Well done, Aoi.
レイ君がこの自転車で走ってるとこ、見てみたかったな。きっと、超かっこよかったと思うの。
Oh, I do. The wind in my face, the wind blowing through my golden locks. Oh, wonderful. I could show you. If I had blonde hair. I pulled myself up and fumbled through my desk drawer. After a bit of searching, I pulled out an album. My friends in our cycle racing club made this for me when I transferred schools. It was filled with pictures of the club and match records.
素敵なお友達がたくさんいたのね。
See, now this person is called Boy 1. This is called Cycling Members C. Basically, just those people. Only important people. Well, when I got it, it kind of felt like a strange way of them saying they hated me. I laughed and Kotori gave me a funny look. Because, you know, when I left, it was kind of like I was running away from bicycles. And then they gave me this. When I got it, I just shoved it into the bottom of my drawer. I forgot I even had it.
今は見られるようになったってこと？
Once in a while, yeah. I guess. Well, thanks to the glider and making new friends, I suppose. Now I appreciate their thoughtfulness. I really don't have any bad memories from back then. How young? Oh god.
くんだ。若い。
I'm 7 years old! Ha 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 ha! I looked a bit like a punk, yeah. It was a picture of me from the first grade. I really looked like a child.
かわいい。
Wanna pinch
いい
my
な
cheeks?
この葵くん。
Oh
何
god.
までしたい。
Don't pinch my cheeks, Kotori. What are you, an old lady? Guys don't like it when you say they're cute, you know? Kotori laughed my sullen tone in a way that implied even that was cute.
自転車のユニフォーム姿の葵くんもかっこいいな。
Thank you. It must be the gelled back hair.
ねえ、これってすごくスピード出るんでしょ？
The main question
速いの？
is he wearing a helmet? Well, if I pedal as fast as I can, I could probably go a bit faster than a car at normal speed.
車より速いの？
Let me guess, going downhill though. There's no way I could keep that speed up. The whole time, of course. But at the sprint right before the goal, when I use my legs at full blast, yeah, I can go pretty fast.
足を使い切る？
Super speed! Basically using up all the energy you stored up.
これすごいね。坂を登ってる。
Kotori, what are you doing in my flashback? Get out! You don't belong here. We call it hill climb. It's really, really tough.
みたいね。すんごい顔してる。
Where's my face? All I see is a road. Let me tell you though, after you struggle and struggle up the hill, there's quite a prize awaiting you. Going downhill.
ダウンヒル？
Yeah, going downhill gets you going really fast. It feels amazing.
サーマルに乗って空の上まで上がった後、遠くまで滑空していくような感じかな。
Sure. Well, it's similar, but still different. The sense of speed is much higher on a bicycle. Moving across the ground really makes the sensation real. It feels great to be hundreds of meters above the ground in a glider, but it's not the same. Of course it's not. Unless you were flying really close to the ground. You're in the volleyball club, right?
最初スパイカーだったんだけど、セッターやれる子がいなくて途中で転校したの。
Isn't that where you have to jump up and bat it towards the floor? I don't know. My school never had a volleyball team. We only played like football, basically.
私、割と器用だったから、どこでもこなせたし。
Cool. Do you have an album or anything? Kotori flashed an awkward smile.
全部捨てちゃった。
Oh yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Ah, sorry I brought it up.
今このアルバム見てて、ちょっと後悔してる。嫌な思い出ってわけじゃないんだから、撮っとけばよかったって。
Aww. I would have loved to see pictures of you from back then. I bet you were really cute.
まあね。
She nodded quickly. Not really modest, huh?
ご近所で評判だったらしいから、
Oh dear.
美人姉
Really?
妹って。
Yeah, I believe that. Must have been one very small neighborhood.
どっちかっていうと、お姉ちゃんの方がすごいモテモテだったけど、
Really?
隣町から
Really?
ラブレターが届くなんてこともしょっちゅうだったし。
Ah, I can see that happening. I can't. Kotori looked offended after hearing me murmur that. But you must have been popular too, right? My heart was pounding as I asked.
まあね。
He's panicking now. Kotori had an annoyed look on her face as she answered.
でもあの頃は
Cooties,
男
no!
の子のこととか全然興味なくて、お付き合いとかしたことなかったの。
Oh dear.
だから初めて好きになった男の子は葵くんよ。
Thank you. Even though she was smiling, she still seemed to be a bit embarrassed to say it. I was extremely happy, but... By the way, about the way we talk to each other. Well, if we are going to be together, shouldn't you try to be more relaxed when you're with me?
そうかも。
That's going to be difficult. Say that you like me again.
でもいきなりは難しいよ。
But why not? It's no good if you're not relaxed. Go ahead, try.
葵くん。
What? Okay. That was very short. Hey!
だってなんか発音のバランスに問題があって、いきなり導入するのは難しいのよ。
Don't worry about it.
あ、すねた。ごめん、ちゃんと呼べるようになるから。
You have to, okay?
約束する。
This is brilliant. Kotori began flipping randomly through the album. Aside from the pictures, my race results were also in there. Although she probably didn't understand them, she stared at them with great intensity. Hey, when you had your accident, you fell from a balloon, right? Kotori raised her head. And flying a glider isn't scary?
全然。
She spoke confidently. When Hibari talked about it, she turned really pale. It seemed like it had been a terrible accident. However, Kotori didn't seem to be scared at all, not even when doing spin recovery training.
私、小さい頃から空に憧れてて、
It does sound
それ
fun.
で旅行先で熱気球に乗れるって知って、わがまま言って乗せてもらったの。
I wouldn't mind trying to fly in a hot air balloon. Sounds fun.
そしたら事故に遭っちゃったんだけど。
Not the accident part, though.
でもあんな風に空を飛んだのは初めてだったから、すごく楽しかった。
Yeah, but you don't really fly in a hot air balloon, you float.
あの時気球から見た景色は今でも忘れてない。
Lucky. So that's kind of a good memory. I could tell her response was completely honest. My accident happened while I was going downhill. The cyclist in front of me fell, and I went down as well.
そうなんだ。
Right on top of him. But I still remember how good it feels to be going downhill. I can even remember going up to the winner's podium.
それアゲハが見られなくて悔しがってたやつね。私も見たかったな。
I didn't know you back then. Back then, I only really wanted to ride. I didn't really care about the results. Going up to the winner's podium, being congratulated by my coach and teammates, An-chan, was really happy. I really got a taste for it then. I got too enthusiastic when I was going downhill, and then I got into an accident. Nothing good ever happens to people who don't have desires. Kotori looked as if she half understood.
もしまた自転車に乗られるなら乗りたい？
Yeah. If I could, I would love to. Right now, I have the glider. Don't you think it's a bit more than just a hobby? She seemed a little relieved to hear me say that. The doctor told me while I was in rehab that if I had surgery, I could probably compete again.
そうなの？
But it's a huge operation. It would cost a lot of time and money, and it's not guaranteed I'd heal up right. I couldn't make up my mind, so I didn't do it. I was told I had a 50-50 chance of recovery. Now I understand why I couldn't make up my mind back then. I was scared. If it wasn't a success, I'd never have another chance to be healed again. I wanted to think I still had that chance to be healed. Maybe that's ridiculous. Without that chance, though, I'd probably go crazy.
今からでも受けられないの？
Maybe? I'm not sure. I'd have to ask a doctor.
受けられればいいのに。
Which doctor? Why?
だってほら、
Oh yeah.
夏が終わったら
Bye bye Soaring
そういう
Club.
部分が
Oh yeah, it's going to disband.
なんか納得い
Poor
かないけど。
Soaring Club. Well, in that case, yeah, I guess I could have the surgery. Of course, our school doesn't have a cycle racing club. Rather than do that, making a club that wouldn't worry Kotori's parents seems like a more interesting option.
そうしましょう。それでまた自転車の後ろに乗せてちょうだい。
Sure. Kotori is talking as if it had already been decided. Of course, if all I was going to do was that, I didn't need the surgery.
このアルバム借りてていい？
Sure, but what are you going to do?
見るの網膜に焼き付くくらい。
I thought she said she was going to burn the book then. There was something scary about that. However, as she stared at each page of the album, I could tell she was not exaggerating. Staring intensely. Put her face inside the book. Slam it shut in her face. Oh, I went to the kitchen to clean up. Kotori was at the table, intensely looking through the album. She's still doing it! Aren't you bored? Oh god, Kotori.
全然？
She didn't even lift her head to answer. She looked like an archaeologist trying to decipher an ancient text.
このゴツゴツした感じの男の子が
Oh god.
葵くんの一番のお友達
Who
だったのか
describes
しら。
someone like that anymore?
さっきからや
Hey,
たら
that guy over
登
there
場
looks
して
really rugged.
葵くん
Yeah.
ペタペタしてる。
Or something like that. Oh god. Ah, is that Takinaka?
竹
I
中？
was right. Rugged Takinaka.
ゴツゴツは竹中。
Oh dear. She repeated herself as if to memorize it.
みんな仲良さそう。
I guess. I still keep in touch with them now. I even got a message asking to meet up this summer, since it's been so long. I told them I was too busy though, with all the glider
竹
stuff.
中とは今でも仲良しと。
Poor Takinaka. Oh yeah, it's alright if I take a picture later.
いいけどどうして？
And of what? To send to him, he won't shut up about showing him a picture of you. At first he was proud of me, but then he became intensely jealous, and he started begging to see a picture.
それはいい考えね。
Wow!
今もうちゃんとした彼女がいることを
Respectable
しっか
girlfriend.
りアピールしとかないと。
Kotori, she murmured while looking at the picture of me and Takinaka with our arms over each other's shoulders. I wonder what she could be imagining. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, the dishes are done. It's so much easier when it's just the two of us. My job would be so easy if it were always like this. Well then, I think I'm going to wash up. How about you? Are you going to take a bath? Are you? Uh-oh. Kotori fell silent all of a sudden as her face blushed.
湯
Oh no.
湯船に浸かりたいななんて。
What is it, Kotori? She glanced at me, stealing a look at my face. Okay.
でも一人じゃまた溺れちゃうといけないし。
Yep. Glance. Then how about I come in with you?
そうしてもらえ
Nothing
ると
wrong with
ありが
that
たいわ。
at all, she said with a bit of embarrassment as she closed the album. Oh dear. And bath time with Kotori.
いいお湯。
I don't think I need to cover anything. Nope, doesn't look like it. Aoi, where are your hands? Okay then guys, I'm going to end it there. In the next part, I'm probably going to go up to the bit before it gets a bit too descriptive. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Delpha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.